Hello, Genki here, and we're back with Yokai Watch Music Note Episode 11 review. I keep forgetting to add music note to the episode. This episode wasn't horrible. The opening part of this episode was what kind of made the episode for me. Everything else was kind of... They really just need to focus on Keita. They're severely neglecting Keita or Nate, and in the process are kind of making Keita or Nate look a little bit like a chump. But before we dive into what each part of this episode is about, I'm going to link the survey that I linked in a video I did earlier this week. If you've not done so, and you want to take a moment to fill it out, I would be much appreciative, because I'm using it to figure out if I'm doing edited content, what people are enjoying about my channel. But it's time to do this. Happy birthday to me, or happy birthday, or they is the first part, or happy birthday to me, and Keita-kun uses the immature boy version of I, Watashi, or Boku, which is or they, which I don't really like. And then part 2 is an okay part. It's a tour of the chocolate factory, Jibanyan, or Jibanyan no Chocobo Kojo Kingaku Danyan. And then we had Yokai Nya experience, which was okay. And then for Koma-san, Butterfly Nod, or for Koma Chocho Musubi. And then they did the art from the children. And then the Yokai Gekijo Yume no Chocobo Housu, which was a reference to Hansel and Gretel a little bit, I think. And I really liked the beginning of this episode because Keita-kun, or Nate, it was his birthday, and he thought that people were going to throw him a surprise party. And of course, that's what every kid wants, right? Everyone wants a surprise birthday because it's something very nice to have. It's a good experience at the particular age he is at. So him being him, he's just going to allude to the fact that it's my birthday, but I'm not going to say it's my birthday. Notice me, people, or something like that. But as the day goes on, no one's saying anything, and then poof, spoilerina. I'm even looking at the name, or Neta Ballerina, which I do think the English localization of this yokai is really good. And this is one of my favorite yokai of this particular type. And when I say type, I mean like the attribute, because isn't spoilerina like wind or air? Yeah. So during this part, she is threatening to spoil the surprise of what the birthday is. So it goes on to Keita-kun summoning multiple yokai from Cough Off, or Iga... Is it Iga Guri? Yeah, it's Iga Guri. You know, the little sea urchin, or Spiky Boy, or Spiky Girl, I have no idea. And then Koma-san also tried to help. Both of them kind of failed. But the real MVP was Inner Fly, or Zeikocho, who ate the nectar of the flowers, causing Spoilerina to be unable to spoil anything. But during this first segment, Nate had already tied people up and ran away with his ears covered, not to hear the spoiler of his birthday. And it's actually like really important And this episode actually did not specifically state Nate's birthday, right? The date is never explicitly revealed. But I think the fandom just in general considers his birthday June 18th, right? Someone in the comments can just like fact check that for me, because that's what I was under the impression about. And then we go to Jibanyan in the Choco Bar Factory, which, wait, no, I'm skipping Koma-san. Koma-san may have kind of failed the butterfly knot, may have made a flower instead, but butterflies still land on Koma-san. Zula, that's all that part actually is to me. It's shocking to me how they are not using Komami or Komaka-chan. They need to use those two. I'm not sure if the voice actresses are busy or if there's like a conflict in the schedule for this, but they are severely underutilized and would save this segment. Now it's time for Jibanyan and the Choco Bar Factory. Yeah, this started off with something very promising and ended up kind of, I don't know, kind of just ruining itself for me. So they hitch a ride to the Choco Bar Factory on the top of a Choco Bar truck. Basically, Whisper is used as a lasso to connect himself to the truck. And there we find quality control specialists. So saw the Itan Gomin. Itan Gomin picks up a piece of chocolate, chews on it, tastes it, spits it back into the tray if it's good. Yeah, I'm not wanting choco bars anytime soon anymore. And this factory is ran by Shiki Lunja, or Kapel-led, the one snake yokai, the B-rank fire guy from Slippery Tribe. The guy who basically looks like a feudal era snake warlord guy. So he basically runs the operations here, and the person storing the chocolate, why is this a yokai? It's Ferdinand or Fusan. Okay, that name actually works for English. The English name actually works, and hair is going into the chocolate, and then Ferdinand lets Jibanyan store chocolate, and Jibanyan falls in, and it's hot, and we have a hot cat covered in chocolate. And then we find out who the true quality control specialist is. Cheek Squeak. Another Zumono. I both love and hate this yokai. Cheek Squeak testing chocobars. It looks like a turd coming out of a butt. It's just so mature and so very much Hino. This is very much what Hino is creating. I mean, I miss the day of them taking themselves seriously, but we're not talking about that, because this isn't the only poop reference we have. So we move on to the next part of this Chocobar Factory expedition, and we found one of my favorite yokai ever. No way. Moody. No way. The big wall. Like, I've always liked the design because it was kind of simple, something children could draw. And I think that's important, because Pikachu's kind of easy to draw, Jibanyan's kind of easy to draw, Geodude line is very, very easy to draw. That usability means that fan art can be created of that particular Pokemon or yokai, which is good. So Jibanyan knocks over some no ways to crush the chocobars so that they're in perfect condition. And then we move on to the second poop reference in the Yokai Gekijo. And it's basically a Hansel and Gretel reference, but the house is made out of different types of chocobar. And Jibanyan eats a lot of chocobar, needs to go to the bathroom, opens the toilet, and there's chocobars that look like turds in there, and they all attack his mouth, and then the episode is over. Yeah, I know, that's... The opening segment was good, but the rest of this was a missed opportunity. I'm not even going to say anything else, it's just a missed opportunity. And that's that. Because I don't want to insult them, but we can tell that the audience is actually elementary school and preschool, with how things are being slightly tilted towards that level of comedy and that level of craziness, which that's okay. They just need to properly define that audience. But yeah, that's it for the review. Love and appreciate you all. Hope everyone is doing well. If I missed anything, which is possible during the review, please tell me, because I'm one person trying to do this, and I'm trying to do this within limited time. So yeah, I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye bye for now.